He wasn't a Wall Street legend. He wasn't a hedge fund billionaire. He wasn't even a finance graduate. He was a gamer, a young man sitting in a small Tokyo apartment, surrounded by glowing computer screens and instant noodle cups, who somehow turned $10,000 into over $150 million trading the Japanese stock market. This is the story of Takashi Kotegawa, the mysterious trader who shocked the financial world without ever stepping foot inside an investment firm. And here's the wild part. He did it all alone. No algorithm, no team, no insider information. By the end of this story, you'll understand how a gamer's mindset built one of the greatest trading fortunes in history, and why his lessons might just change the way you look at trading forever. Stick with me till the end, because this isn't just a story about money. It's about obsession, psychology, and how one ordinary man beat the system that billions of others failed to master. Before he became Japan's most legendary retail trader, Takashi Kotegawa was just another young man with a passion for video games. Born in 1978 in Chiba, Japan, he grew up quiet, shy, and obsessed with numbers, puzzles, and challenges. He wasn't interested in parties or fame. His world existed behind a computer screen. Then in the late 1990s, Japan's economy was struggling. The stock market was unpredictable, volatile. For most, it was a dangerous time to trade. But for Kotegawa, it was a game board. He noticed something others didn't. Price patterns moved like the behavior of opponents in a strategy game. Buyers and sellers acted like players trying to outsmart each other. And that's when it clicked. If he could learn to predict their moves, he could win. With just 1 million yen, roughly $10,000, he opened his first trading account. No one, not even he, knew it was the start of a legend. While most traders relied on emotion, Kotegawa relied on logic. He approached the market like he approached a difficult video game level, breaking down each move, testing every scenario, and learning from every mistake. He wasn't afraid to fail. He was addicted to learning. He started trading Japanese small-cap stocks, volatile companies that could move 10 to 20% in a day. He'd watch the order book, not charts, not indicators, but the raw data of buy and sell orders coming in every second. He learned to feel the market's rhythm, to sense panic, to know when people were scared and when they were greedy. He traded fast, sometimes making hundreds of trades in a single day. Every move was calculated, every click precise. And slowly, his account started to grow. 10,000 became 20,000. 20,000 became 50,000. Then 100,000. He wasn't chasing money. He was chasing mastery. By 2005, Kotegawa had turned his trading into an art form. But that year, something extraordinary happened. A moment that changed everything. The Livedoor scandal. A Japanese internet company, Livedoor, was accused of manipulating its stock price, sending the market into chaos. Stocks were crashing left and right. Retail traders were panicking. But Kotegawa, he saw opportunity. While others were selling, he was buying. Lightning fast, timing every bounce with near-perfect precision. He made hundreds of trades, catching each small rebound, stacking profits one after another. When the dust settled, he had made over 2 billion yen, nearly $20 million, in a single market cycle. From that moment on, the trading world in Japan knew his name. They called him BNF, his online alias, a mysterious, quiet trader who had turned the market into his playground. What made Kotegawa truly different wasn't just his skill, it was his mind. He never chased luxury. He still lived in a small apartment. No sports cars, no designer watches. He once said, "The moment I think about spending money, I lose focus. I trade to win, not to show off." His discipline was absolute. He'd study price data for hours, sometimes sleeping only a few hours a night. He wasn't addicted to profits. He was addicted to perfect execution. And that's why his story stands out. In a world where traders chase hype, BNF chased consistency. He treated the market like a battlefield, calm, methodical, emotionless. But even legends faced danger. In 2006, Kotegawa's trades were so large they began to influence stock prices themselves. The market he once mastered was now reacting to him. He knew the risks. One mistake could cost him billions of yen, but he stayed disciplined. Unlike many traders who lost fortunes chasing one more win, Kotegawa always stepped back before the fall. He understood something most never do. Survival is the only rule that matters. By 2008, when the global financial crisis hit, BNF stayed calm. While markets crashed worldwide, he adapted and profited. By 2010, Kotegawa's fortune had surpassed 15 billion yen, around $150 million. He had become one of the richest independent traders in Japan. But he didn't open a hedge fund. He didn't start a trading course. He didn't even give interviews. He simply disappeared from the spotlight. To this day, no one really knows what he's doing or where he trades. But his legend remains. To traders across Asia, he's a symbol of what's possible. Proof that you don't need Wall Street connections, million-dollar systems, or a fancy suit. You just need discipline, patience, and the courage to sit alone and face the market head-on. So what's the lesson of Takashi Kotegawa? It's simple. The market doesn't reward noise. It rewards mastery. He proved that an individual, armed with nothing but a computer and focus, can beat the biggest players in the world. And maybe that's the real message of his story. It's not about how much money he made. It's about how he mastered himself. If you made it this far, you're part of the 1% who truly wants to understand the deeper game of trading. Because this is more than charts and prices. It's about mindset, patience, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe because the next story might just change the way you trade forever.